A writes asking, I have a question about the LinkedIn profile. If I wanted to apply for different but somewhat related positions, how can I set my profile to show this? End quote. To answer your question, it is very complex. I encourage you to narrow your focus in one area and really give your attention to that. Many job seekers believe that looking for a job is somewhat like hunting with a shotgun. The more directions you blast away, the better your odds for getting a job. But getting a job has really nothing to do with odds or just playing the numbers, or it being just a numbers game. By approaching job search this way, you are diluting your effectiveness in an already saturated market. The odds are not increased, but decreased. You cannot put your best foot forward. You don't even have enough feet for all the directions. To answer this question exactly, you would need a different LinkedIn profile for each job search direction. And here are the problems with that. First, it is very difficult to maintain more than one LinkedIn profile. Second, potential employers will see that you have more than one profile and see you as scattered or confused and will stay clear of you. Third, you will give none of your directions adequate energy. And last, you are announcing to the world that either you are not good at committing to anything or that you are desperate. And neither of these is even slightly attractive to an employer. Both say that investing in you is a bad idea because you are still undecided and therefore flighty. So if you do all of this in one profile instead of one for each direction, potential employers and networking associates who could be helpful will all see it the same as those 4 areas I described earlier, except possibly also see you as a little crazy. None of these options is good. Let me put it to you this way. You getting hired by anyone is all about ROI, return on investment, especially for people with strong skill sets. So you'll be looked at from the perspective of ROI by every single person who is considering hiring you. If you are not very clear on how you want to invest your time, education, and skills in an occupation, then that investment will probably yield a return far less than the investment, making you a bad choice, not the way to present yourself. So I would recommend that you focus yourself very clearly in one direction. Choose the one direction where you believe you have the highest probability of success and invest yourself fully in that. Make sure your LinkedIn profile, your resume, and everything you do in job search is focused in that one direction on that one goal. And you will increase the likelihood of you being employed and being employed at a meaningful salary a lot. Thanks for writing.